Good Monday Matters. I hope you had a great Sabbath and are looking forward to a new week and all the things that God has in store for you. My name is Mike Courtney and this is Monday Matters. Every Monday I take a few minutes and talk about something to make your life happier, healthier, and perhaps a little bit holier. This week, I know you can't tell it. I know I'm surprising you, but I got a haircut. I bet at church I had 20 people say, "Hey, man, you got a haircut." They never followed it up with, "and it looks really good." They just said, "Hey, you got a haircut." Either that means I needed one really, really bad, or these $9 haircuts that I'm getting at Supercuts are not getting it. I don't know. Every once in a while you do something that just makes you stop and look in the mirror and realize, "Oh, brother, here I go again." I want to be honest. I want to be candid. There's a verse of scripture that prompted this that I'll share with you in just a moment. But I think if I have one gift, I'm going to be very boastful right now. If I have one gift that has stood me in good stead in my life, that's helped me to face failure, to overcome loss, to deal with difficult things, to handle conflict. If I have one gift that has been an important gift, it's been the ability to not take myself too seriously. Paul says in Romans chapter 12, verse 3, "For by the grace given me, I say to every one of you, not to think of yourself more highly than you ought, but to think of yourself with sober judgment, each according to the measure of faith that God has assigned you." Let me translate that for you. He says, don't take yourself that seriously. Take God very seriously. Take the ministry that He has placed before you seriously. Take the gifts and the opportunities He's given you to serve and the things that He has allowed you to take all of that seriously. But don't take yourself too seriously. If we can do that, the struggles and stresses and difficult times of life, they become so much easier. Most of the hard things that we deal with are because we're taking ourselves way too seriously, and conflict arises, or disappointment arises, or unreasonable expectations come up. Don't take yourself too seriously. So I jotted down 5 things that to help you to do that. Here's 5 things that you can do to help you not take yourself too seriously. Number 1, lighten up and laugh more. Just laugh more. Life is fun. There are fun things. There are crazy things. Doris and I laugh all the time, mainly at ourselves. Look for ways to laugh and take the time to laugh. Proverbs 17 says, "A cheerful heart doth the spirit good." Something like that. I'm laughing at that because I don't remember exactly what it is. There's something to be said about laughter and looking at your faults and failures and just being lighthearted about it. Laugh a lot. My friend Robert tells jokes a lot, and he's terrible at it. He's awful at it, but it's so funny. We laugh all the time. When he starts into it, I start laughing. He and I would take walks and just laugh a lot. Number 2, accept your imperfections. Listen, I hate to break this to you, but you're not perfect. You're probably way more perfect than I am, but you are not perfect. One of the great healing moments in my life came when 22 years ago, when I found the ability to accept myself for who I am, warts and all. And so I say very often in a counseling service, I look in a setting, I look in a mirror and say, my nose is too big, my hair's too thin, I need to lose 30 pounds, but I like who I am. I accept your imperfection. We are made in the image of God, and all the flaws and errors and things that are not perfect in your life, God put those in there on purpose. He's using those things to refine you, to help other people. Accept your imperfections. Now here's number 3, accept your perfections. Accept the things that you are good at. Listen, you have something that you are better at than anybody you know. And accept that and be grateful for that. And when someone compliments you on that, Learn to say thank you. I don't have to defend that or deflect that or act like that's nothing. I just learn to say thank you. Accept the things that are great in your life, that you're good at, and be grateful for those. Here's the fourth thing. Quit trying to please everybody. Don't take you're you're not that important. What they think about you doesn't matter that much. You know the old saying, something like, when I was in my 20s, I wondered what everybody was going to think about me. When I was 30, I wondered what everybody was thinking about me. When I was 40, I wondered what everybody thought about me. When I got my 50s, I realized nobody was thinking about me at all. Don't quit trying to please everybody. You don't have to please everybody. Keep your eyes focused on Jesus, the author and finisher of your faith. Please Him and laugh at everything else. And then here's the last one. Revel in the grace of God. Man, you think your problem now, what if it weren't for the grace of God? You think I'm a mess now. You should have seen me before God got a hold of me. Revel in the grace of God. I love 1 Corinthians 15:10. I call it the Popeye verse, I am what I am. Paul says, I am what I am by the grace of God. But His grace in me will not be wasted. Just revel in the grace of God. Laugh a lot. Accept your imperfections. Accept your perfections. Quit trying to please everybody. And just enjoy, revel in the great grace of God in your life. Here's what happens when you do that. 5 things. It reduces stress. Life's not nearly as difficult. It improves your ability to sustain. You don't get sick as often. You don't get depressed as often. It builds character. When you can look at yourself and your flaws and accept that, it builds character. It encourages other people. You encourage people far more by what you get wrong than what you get right. And finally, it strengthens your trust in God. Man, when I look at me and all my flaws and all my fear, I think, God, if we're going to get anything accomplished, it's going to be you. You're going to have to do this. So, don't think of yourself more highly than you ought. Go get a haircut and then laugh when it turns out not quite what you had hoped. I'm grateful for you. You take me imperfections, warts and alls, and I'm thankful that you listen to that. Let me mention this again, just because I got to get rid of them. I got to find it. I can't find it. I participated in a little book called Loving Those That You Serve. Terry Bailey, the district superintendent of the Assemblies of God Church in Tennessee, compiled this. It's a great book that will be a helper for anybody who is a caregiver, pastor, Sunday school teacher, youth worker, that kind of thing. I've got 75 of them. That's what you get for writing the book, 75 books. And I've sold a dozen or so. I need to sell the rest of them. They're $15. If you email me, I'll send it to you. It's a great book. I hate to put that paid political announcement on here, but I'm laughing at myself. Thanks for being a part of Monday Matters. I'll post something every day about not taking yourself too seriously. God bless you. Have a great, great week.